Hi everyone, Becky here from Notes in the Sewing Room. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are in the world. Today's video is all about my latest makes that I've been making during the month of May 2023, and I'm also thinking about things that I can be getting on with in June as well. So if that is something that interests you, then please do stay tuned and you'll find out what I've been up to. So I've got two projects to show you today that I've been working on during June. I've got a skirt project which I'm really pleased with, and then I've also got a dress project which, I'll be honest, has been a bit of a nightmare, but I've kind of got to a point now where I think it's kind of okay. It's probably not my favourite thing that I've ever made. I've only got to hem it now and then it's all finished, but I just wanted to share it with you anyway and kind of talk through the trials and ups and downs of things that I've had go wrong with the dress. So I thought you may be interested in that, because we all know as sewers that, you know, things don't always go to plan and sometimes things do go a little bit wrong, but you know, hey ho, that's the way that it goes sometimes. It is frustrating and disappointing, but you know, that's just life, isn't it, sometimes. But the first thing I'm going to share with you is a lovely skirt that I've made. I'm really pleased with it anyway. Hopefully you like it. I am going to put in a picture of me wearing this as well so that you can actually see what it looks like. You may recognise this lovely chambray fabric from a previous fabric haul video of mine. So I bought this fabric from a shop called Cole's Sewing Centre in Nottingham couple of months ago, something like that. You can buy from them online, and they've got a lovely shop in Nottingham as well if you wanted to call in. So I had 1.5 meters of this fabric. It wasn't amazingly wide, so I was hoping to actually do a button down front skirt with a waistband and whatnot, but by the time I would have done the facings and, like I said, the waistband bit and all of that, I wouldn't have had enough fabric. So I decided that I was going to make a super practical elastic waist skirt instead, and I'm really pleased with it. So I've worn this a couple of times since I've made it already, and I think it's going to be one of those kind of go-to things in my wardrobe over the summer months. I like to wear things that are practical but kind of still look smartish, if you know what I mean. So I think this is going to be one of those items that I'm just going to love, and I enjoy wearing anything that's denim generally, and this is a lovely lightweight denim fabric, and I like that it's got this kind of cute spot print on there as well. So in terms of the pattern that I used for this, it's basically a couple of rectangles joined together, and then I've made a casing to put some elastic through. I used 1.5 inch elastic to go through the channel at the top here, and I've added in a cute label at the back as well, if you can see that one. I think that was from Little Rosy Cheeks, that little label. So basically I actually used the Mort Main, I think I'm saying that right, dress pattern skirt pieces, which are from Gather Patterns. So I'm not sure if Gather Patterns are around anymore actually, or not. I might be wrong about that. But I've had this pattern for absolutely ages. I've made the dress lots of times and you know, really enjoy making the dress. So but the pattern pieces for the skirt are basically 2 rectangle pieces, but I know that they kind of fit and I like the length of it and all of that. So it is actually designed to be pleated rather than gathered, but I just thought, why not? I can gather it, I'm sure. I didn't need to actually gather it in this case because I've actually put an elastic channel through which has done the gathering for me, which is helpful. So all I did was I used those pattern pieces, and then I've added on 3.5 inches to the top of the pattern pieces, basically so that I could fold down a channel to actually make my my little area to put my elastic through, and that seems to work quite well. So basically this is just above my knee, little skirt that I can wear over the summer months. It's not got any pockets, there's nothing kind of fiddly about it at all. It's just a straightforward kind of basic skirt, but I think sometimes it's really nice to do a simple project that just doesn't take too long. And I feel like I've not been doing loads of sewing because life has just been in the way, and we've had lots of other things going on. So it's actually quite nice sometimes to just start and finish a project and it not take too long, and it kind of gives me a sense of achievement that I've actually done something and I can wear it straight away, because I love that about sewing. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this one. So like I said, I will put in a picture of what it looks like on so you can see. I'd love to know, by the way, what you're working on at the moment. If you have got any projects in the pipeline, things that you've started, things that you're planning, anything like that. So do leave me a comment down below, because I'm always inspired to know what you're working on. So that's the first thing that I've been working on this month. So the second project I'll talk about now is actually one that I kind of dreamt up in my head. You know, you have these kind of ideas of things that are going to work out, and I just thought, oh, it's going to be amazing. But actually, when it's come together, so many different things have gone wrong with it, and you know, I just thought I want to try and finish it, but I'm not sure how it's actually going to work out. So here it is. I've basically joined a couple of patterns together. So I've used the Hello Gorgeous t-shirt top from Pattern Emporium. So I really like that t-shirt pattern, but I decided to cut that off at the waist, and then I've created an elastic channel through here, and then I've actually added on the Forget Me Not Patterns Ella skirt to the bottom. But what I didn't do was actually add extra length onto the Ella skirt, because I wasn't doing the waistband or anything like that. So I basically just wasn't thinking about it properly. So by the time I've added in the elastic channel and whatnot, it pulled the whole thing up. And then I was in the position where I thought, actually, I don't have enough fabric left to add another panel onto the bottom of the skirt. So I had to go back to Jenny Stitches, where I bought this lovely French terry animal print fabric from originally. And thankfully, they've got some of it left on the website. So I was able to order another ½ metre of the same fabric. So obviously I had to wait for it to be delivered and stuff. It was very prompt though, always great service from there. And then I've added on an extra panel to the bottom of the skirt. So I've now got two tiers. So I've got this one, which is gathered around this layer here. And then the bottom layer is actually not gathered at all, really. But I just wanted to create that extra length, because otherwise it was just going to be too short for me. And I just knew that I was going to feel a bit uncomfortable with wearing it. The other thing that went wrong was basically just my error of not sewing in the elastic very well around the tummy area. So basically I created the channel and whatnot, and I tried to remember how you added in the elastic channel similar to this on the Tilly and the Buttons Batine dress, but somehow got it wrong. And then I've got fabric caught here and there, so I had to do lots of unpicking, and it was just a real pain. But I've got there in the end. So I think we're nice and flat along the waistband here, and then obviously the elastic channel runs through the back of the garment as well. I love the shaping around the neckline. I think that's really pretty. I like that the sleeves, I went for the cropped sleeve. It's a little kind of poofy sleeve, I suppose. It's got a little cuff around there, so that's really sweet. And I like the kind of overall kind of design of the dress. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's the best thing that I've ever made, really, just because of all the kind of drama that's gone with making it. Plus, it's taken me absolutely ages with all of the kind of bits and pieces that have gone wrong with it. So I've kind of fallen out of love with it a little bit, but it's a real shame, because I really like the fabric, and you know, I like the idea. I love the two different patterns that I've joined together. You know, the Forget Me Not Patterns Ella skirt is literally one of my favourite skirts, and like I said, I really like this Hello Gorgeous top as well from Pattern Emporium. But the idea of joining them together just kind of wasn't really what I thought it was going to be in the end. So it's yeah, just one of those things really. But I will put in a picture of me wearing it. I've still not hemmed this properly. I have got a load of pins in the hem at the moment, because I need to sew that round later when I've got time. But yeah, this is what it looks like for now anyway. So I'll see if I can get some wear out of it. Hopefully it'll kind of grow on me when I'm wearing it. So I'd like your opinion, you know, if you like it, or, you know, what you think it looks like on, that would be lovely. Yeah, it's just one of those things that happens sometimes, isn't it? So things that I'm working on at the moment, going into June, I just kind of want to be working on my kind of spring summer capsule wardrobe collection. So I've done a couple of things. So actually the two things that I've shared with you today, the dress and the skirt project, they're both part of my capsule wardrobe that I'm making for summer. So that's really nice that I've got two things marked off on the list of things that I'm working on. So I've actually cut out another skirt as well, which I'm hoping to make a little matching t-shirt for. So that was going to be using some lovely floral fabric, which I bought from Merry Maid Fabrics in New Ollerton in Nottinghamshire. You can buy from them online, and they've got a lovely shop as well. They've also got a fabulous range of wool if you are a knitter. So if you are in the area, go in and have a look at the different yarns and things that they've got. So with the floral fabric, I'm actually planning on making the Pattern Emporium Dream On skirt. So I've actually made that a couple of times before. I really like it, so that's what I'm doing. But I've got a very small amount of fabric left, so I'm thinking maybe I can make a little vest top or another little t-shirt or something that matches. You know I love anything that's a bit matchy, so I'll keep you posted on that anyway. I will put in a picture of the fabric so you can see what that looks like. It's actually downstairs at the moment, so to save me time running downstairs to go and get it, I will just put in a little picture. Also, I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be expecting my pink door subscription box soon, so I'm really excited about getting my first ever pink door subscription box. So I'll can't wait to get that. I'm hoping that it may arrive today or tomorrow or over the next few days. So I'm really looking forward to that. I just thought I'd treat myself to something a little bit different. And try a new subscription box. So yeah, if you get that one or you get any other subscription boxes sewing wise, I'd love to know which ones you like, which ones you've tried, etc. That would be amazing. But that's all I've got to share with you today. So I will keep you posted on how I'm getting on with my various projects. As you know, I do try and put videos on my channel on Tuesdays. So if you are a subscriber, you can often see videos in the evening on Tuesdays, but if you do press that notification bell, then you won't miss any of my future content. If you have enjoyed today's video, I would love it if you could press that like button and leave me any comments you would like to down below, just because that encourages YouTube to share this video with other people that enjoy sewing as well. But until next time, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye!